Hey guys, what's up today? Dalsu here with another episode of Banished. Looking over at our glorious, glorious old town. I'm a bit concerned about a few things, like the glasswork's not working and the brickwork's not working. They don't have enough furnace fuel. No, it's that they do not have enough furnace fuel. That's what I was seeing before. So what we'll really want to do is probably switch this bad boy back to coal for the time being. And see if we can do a little furnace fuel action here. I believe that's going to be under... What's that going to be under? Smithing and crafting, maybe? Stacks burner. Fuel refinery, here it is, okay. Alright, we'll put 2 down. Those, of course, are going to take some stone to get done, so they'll take a little while, but we need more fuel. I've kind of investigated a little bit and determined that furnace fuel is kind of the source of a lot of our shortages. As you see, 0 furnace fuel here. So we'll use the coal from that mine to press out a lot more of that. Meanwhile, in the new settlement, things are going pretty well. Swimmingly, you might say, but we're out of graves, so that's a low priority thing. Fixing that situation. We've got 2 more houses that we're working on. They have all the materials. They're lacking just a tiny bit of stone. We had also decided to go ahead with a second quarry over here as well. We're really investing heavily in the stone infrastructure because it's been holding us back for a long time. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting for these to get enough lamp oil. We're also working on a new wharf and ship to try to fix the lamp oil situation. But we're not getting enough hull components, and I think the furnace fuel might have had something to do with that, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it's working at least. Yeah, he's got everything he needs, so he's going to make a few more, and then we should have enough. 21,000 food. It's a fine place to be at. We always seem to have enough firewood until it comes to winter time. I guess people just grab it up at that point. Been waiting forever on that tailor, but we did spend all of our stone. It's kind of our fault. We spent all of our stone on these things. Okay, it's early summer right now. I think we are going to turn it up until fall. Just let a little time pass by. This is how I'm playing now. A little bit of slow time, making little micro adjustments. Then you speed it up for about a season. You just see what happens. We're at 631 right now. We got a ton of laborers, a ton of builders, and our population's only getting bigger. I would probably be comfortable with some new food producing thing. I know my wharf and ship is going to produce a bit, but it's probably time for a new field. Maybe here-ish. Do a couple new fields. See where we end up here. Still summertime. I wonder if the time passes faster if you kind of zoom in and give your graphics card less work. Even though I have an exceptional graphics card, it seems that the high speed... I guess the high speed would be a processing issue, maybe? Some of you who are more versed in computer stuff can tell me about that, but I just noticed it's so much smoother when I go down. It's more of a pleasure to play when you turn the speed down. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to let it get to fall. Now that I had all my my orders issued like I wanted them. A lot of children being born. We're up to 113. Well, we've been at 113 for a while, haven't we? Still late summer. The harvest should begin shortly. It looks like it's already began on a lot of these other fields. We've got to break up this pumpkin field. I don't know if I'll actually do it or not, but that was a dumb thing to do. Alright, so we're in early autumn now. Let's slow ourselves down a bit, slow our roll. so to speak, and take a look at what's happened. We're not far away. We've got all the materials there. We just need the builders to get to it, and they're probably doing other stuff right now, like finishing our houses, which they still haven't done, but they're working on currently. That's going to take a while before we have enough stone for that. We also put a woodcutter here. I had forgotten about that. He just needs a tiny bit of stone. One more hull component, and we should have our wharf and ship ready to be built. How about that furnace fuel? Nothing? Well, we've done the clearing. We've brought the logs. But again, it's a stone issue. We're still at 100 lamp oil. Fair enough. Low on coats, to be sure. We never seem to get enough. But we're doing alright on food, I have to say. Should probably put a few houses up here so these guys... Man, there's a lot of stone up there. I'm tempted to, like, grab that. There's actually a lot of stone right here, too. So what if we went to the collect stone tool and we did like this? I don't know if that's quite as much as I think it is, but give them some pretty hefty orders to clear any stone that's up in there. And then it's early autumn now, so we'll probably just speed up to wintertime. Oops. So let's do that. And it seems like the population growth has kind of picked up a little bit. There was a long time when I was really struggling to get to 500. It was like, you know, 5 per episode, 10 per episode. Now it's like every time I glance up, I've got 50 more people than I had before. I'm not sure why that is, but probably just in a much better position. Also, there was a lot of times when food was a little scarce, when we were scared to grow. That happened about the time those people would be growing up right now. So we had kind of paused our house building for a while because we were a little bit worried about food. But as you can see, we're up to 40,000 now. So for the time being, nothing's going to be able to hurt us. We are probably going to want to continue to build fields just bit by bit. Although all of our workers are going to be kind of tied up at the moment. So it probably is best to wait a little while before we do that. And besides, we got that ship and wharf. I know the ship and wharf doesn't create a lot of food, but it creates a good diversity. I feel like it feeds a lot of people. I don't know why I feel that way, but... Let's see. Our firewood is good, but this early cold snap is going to probably cause people to go grab it up. On the other hand, our clothing is horrible. It's down to like 6'4". Yeah. Just can't get that tailor upgraded, although it looks like now we have some stone showing up. Stockpiling a bit. What's this going to say? Probably low stone, huh? Yeah. But it looks like it's stockpiling a bit more than it has been. I probably would assume that that's the laborers bringing it back from the woods. Okay, still in late autumn here. We'll wait until wintertime, then we'll do our little flyby again, issue a couple new orders. Yeah, okay, so we're in wintertime now. We'll slow it back down. Not to 1, but to 2. 1 is too slow. Alright, we got the clothier being upgraded. He's almost done, actually. So that'll be nice. We'll definitely want to add 2 tailors, I'm guessing. We might as well just wait, because it looks like he's about to finish. Okay, great. Give me 2 more tailors there. And have you make cloth down. Can we do that? Should be able to do that. I know we have a duck farm here that's giving us quite a lot of feathers. Well, 70 anyway. I don't know if that's enough, but we'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how it's doing with that. If not, we can always switch it to something else. Alright, so hopefully that'll fix our clothing problem up a bit. How about our second quarry? Second quarry is in its labor right now. Okay, we're at 84%. Should be done before too long. The houses are all done. I could upgrade these houses here, these 4. But I probably won't do that. I mean, probably just keep building these townhouses. They seem to work fairly well on their own. You don't have to upgrade them over and over again. Which seems kind of cheap, I don't know. It's like skipping the whole process. Alright, we've got our woodcutter, so we'll go ahead and give him a worker. And how about our shipping wharf? It is currently under construction. Good deal. Our bridge is getting really busy. What we'll probably end up doing is making a path that goes something like this. That we should probably work on that before too long. Because we'll be building along that path, of course. 108 lamp oil is not going to do the trick yet, but it's getting closer. These fuel refineries are under construction, so it looks like we've gotten a handle on our stone situation. I guess that was probably all these laborers that we sent out. I'm probably in the market for a new farm right now, just because I'm feeling a little... Well, I'm feeling like we've gone a little while without building one, basically, which is the only thing that worries me. So my options are probably... Down here is probably the best. So let's look at our road system first. Let's get our moss stone out. It's hard to see this moss stone, so especially when it's snowing. We'll do a path out this way. And look, we have space just here for what we need. I'm just worried that there's not a lot of housing out here. Of course, I could do a second market. But where would that go? That would go probably... There are smaller markets, are there? I know there are. It's going to be under here, huh? Market buildings. Yeah, we have these small markets. That would probably be quite nice, like here. And then we could do... Let's see. Let's build a house here. On Officer Townhouse. Okay. Now, we'll build a market next to that. Small market, of course. And we'll kind of be surrounding this market with a little housing area here, I think. And then from there, we'll probably do... Stone is low, of course. Because I keep building these mossy roads. Yeah, we won't do this yet because I kind of want to see how it's going to stack out with this townhouse and everything. We'll wait on that. There's no rush. It's good to get it started, though. Alright, I think a lot of things are about to be finished. It's late winter time, so why don't we speed it up until the spring arrives. Lush and beautiful on our doorstep. .37. We're not too far away from that impossible 1,000 population mark. And I definitely think I'll be starting a new game at some point because this is my most popular, as I said, this is my most popular playthrough. Binding of Isaac only had like 3 views, but this has a consistent 30, 35 views every episode, so I'm working what the people want as best I can while still balancing it with my own desires. Okay, it's early spring. And our quarry is still not done. But I have to assume it's getting pretty close. Food seems okay. Food does seem okay. Not much closer on that shipping wharf. What have you guys been doing all wintertime? I wonder. Yeah, we got the clothier. That's a thing. And yeah, these guys are done, so we'll give them... No, he's not done. He just looks almost done, but he's not. The smithy is capped out on tools. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. You know, this would be a good spot for a farm. If we're really worried about having a new farm, we probably should just put one there. Only thing is, we've got some full magazines up here. And we built 2 new barns. But they're starting to get a little full now. Probably what I'll do, I'll slap down a magazine in here somewhere. So you have to excuse me. I'm gonna have to close my drop box here because it keeps popping up. Keeps popping up and saying such and such was updated, such and such was updated, and it blocks all of these keys down here. And every time I click on it, it makes my menu pop up because I'm not playing in full screen. So anyway, you're probably not interested in the technical details of the recording, but there are some interesting things I've had to learn about. So how about a magazine here? It's going to be a little awkward because the road's kind of awkward. But I like one there. It's going to take up a shit ton of stone, and it's probably going to take a while to build. But I believe we will be pretty happy to have it because of all the space issues we're having up here. And we don't want people traveling too far to dump their loads, so to speak, in a totally PG way. We got a little bit of wasted space here. We could do like a little mini farm. Let's do that. Where I haven't built a farm in so long, I've forgotten. Okay, here they are. Just a little tiny farm. Blueberries, as British people say. We'll do blueberries. You guys do say that, right? Because in America we say blueberries. But every British person I've heard says blueberries, which is nice, I think. I quite like the way British people say certain things. The garage. Still not getting up on that, huh? I mean, we have 30 builders, you would think. I'm not going to start complaining about the damn builders again. It drives me crazy every time. I'm sure it's not much fun to watch either. Alright, so we've got our issues pretty much all ordered, and it is springtime. Why don't we just speed it up until summer? And we'll probably conclude the episode with that. Oh, actually, never mind. Looks like our quarry's done. So we're going to want to first make sure we have all the stone cutters we can handle. Excellent. And that should fix a lot of our stone problems. We're at 112 there, so that one will be upgraded really soon. This one will probably take a long time, but we'll probably set it to upgrade pretty soon. Shipping wharf's getting worked on. We'll zoom in on the shipping wharf and then we'll speed up. It's definitely time for some new houses, I'm thinking. Boom. All right, give me some new shipping wharf captains. And he's going to go out and get some food and some whale blubber. Great. Having a little bit of a death wave here, but no big deal. I don't know what's going on here. It's a little bit unclear about how to use that. Not that it's really super important. Okay, almost to summertime. Then we'll kind of pan around like we do. Alright, summertime is upon us, so we'll stop for a second. Take a look at what's going on here. You don't have enough feathers, do you? That is a shame. So what we need is probably a new duck pasture. What I'm thinking. But in the meantime, let's just look at what we do have. Kind of just go through everything real quick before we end the video and see, just so we have an idea about everything. Like, it's great to know how many bricks you have, building supplies, okay. It's good to know we have 1,700 candles, and we have a ton of cloth, ton of clay, Cotton we have plenty of. Feathers we don't have enough of, right? So that's the big problem. Tons of flour, which we don't ever seem to really make full use of. Lots of linen. We have lots of leather as well. So let's see what they can do that doesn't involve feathers. Because I think feathers is something that's going to hold him back quite a lot. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, you're here. Okay. So hold off with the feathers and just do me a full suit. Linen plus wool. Do we have wool? We must have wool. Leather plus coat plus cloth we could do tons of. Yeah, give me a frock coat. Alright, so we're going to end the episode on that note, guys. I think we're doing pretty well. We are probably going to expand a little bit more of our housing next episode. So join us for that. This has been Dal Su with Dal Su Plays. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.